Shout out to everybody on TikTok who interacted with our guy video about, Aaron Hall saying dumb bitch in the video. We got over 95,000 views, over, let's see, 700 comments. So many people liked it, shared it. So shouts out to you. Now let's dig deep into this because I want to get into first. The cool thing about TikTok is that you can just look up all of the cool like statistics or whatever of your specific post, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, wow, we got all these people commenting. Let's just see what they're saying. So I was able to just check out what everybody was saying about the post. So if you type in these two words, baby, baby, because everybody thinks they're saying baby, baby, as opposed to dumb bitch. I don't know how you can get baby, baby from dumb bitch, right? These are what everybody's saying about like the top words that are included in all of the comments. How do y'all say it's baby, baby? No, it's not baby, baby. How do you get dumb bitch from baby, baby? So as you can see, these are the top words used in comments. Let's go. Let's go to something else. Years ago. Then you have your people. Well, I knew this years ago. He said that years ago. We said that years ago. We all knew this years ago. There's the people who, y'all late to the party. We knew this years ago. So, as you can see here, 30 to 40 years ago. Come on. My auntie told me years ago that's what he said.
Yeah.
So, so those were a few words that were searched years ago. Let's see here. Let me scroll. Let's see. And you had a lot of people that never noticed it. A few always knew. And then you had some people that said it's a love song. So here's a few people that said we always knew. I always knew. It definitely sounded clear as day. We always knew that he said dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Here's people who want to comment and say that it's a love song. Why would he say that in a love song? This makes way more sense. It's a love song. Why would he say dumb B back then? No, he did not. Why would anyone support that degrading black women in public? A love song that degrades her. You got to listen to the lyrics. And I'm at the point now where, Dupree, I think it's time for us to break down the lyrics.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's break down the lyrics of Guy, A Piece of My Love, because everybody's so, oh no, it's such a love song. And he wouldn't say that. And why would he say that? It's a love song. First of all, because I broke this down last episode on the type of person that Aaron Hall is. You know what I'm saying? I already broke that down that he would definitely say dumb bitch in that song. But let's break down the type of song it is. It's such a love song. It's such a love song, right? Okay. A Piece of My Love, Guy. Here are the lyrics. I do love you. Ooh, I'm not going to sing it. But these are the lyrics. You can have a piece of my love. It's waiting for you. Girl, it's true. I do love you. You can have a piece. Dumb bitch happens right after that. All right. Now, it's clear as day right here. Baby, you can't have all of me.
Right.
Because I'm not totally free.
Have all of me.
I can't
I'm not totally free.
I can't tell you everything that's going on.
Going on, baby.
Ain't that clear? Is they like, stop right there?
Yeah,
I can't tell you everything that's going on, baby.
There's a few things in my past.
There's a few things in my past that should not be explained. I'm asking you, baby, be with me for a little while.
A little while.
Just for a little while. Please hush. No questions asked. Don't ask me shit. Just
right. Shut your mouth.
Just take this.
Zip it.
Kick off your shoes. Let that pretty hair down. I'm giving you a piece of me you can't have. Why can't you have it? Because I'm only giving you a piece of my love.
A piece of my love. Yeah,
okay?
You can't have all of me.
It clear as day right here. You can't have all of me because I'm not totally free. I can't tell you everything that's going on.
Baby.
All right.
I sing this song word for word. I know exactly what he's saying.
All right, here's another part. I know that this is wrong, but the feeling's so strong. I wish that this could last forever. But it wouldn't be the same. Tell me who would be the blame if we was to hurt all over again. Please hush. Shut up, girl. There's no questions asked.
No questions asked.
Lay back and relax. So all of you saying this is a love song, this is such a love song, it's a passionate love song. He's basically telling this girl, look, I got stuff going on. We're going to get down tonight. Shut up. Don't ask me no questions. You can have a little peace.
This is a sex song. This is what this is. Let me tell you, when I was getting fake married, I put my playlist together and I was like, we ain't having no sex songs. We only having love songs on the playlist. And there's the difference. Just because it's slow and it's a ballad don't mean it's a love song. This was a sex song.
Thank you. They play it on the Slow Jam show every time you hear all the quiet storm and all of that. It's a slow groove. I done got nasty to the song a time or two in my life. I'm not going to lie to you, but got to listen to the lyrics of the song. And it ain't a love song at all.
Word.
Last Thursday, I was able to go to Operation Push here in Chicago and just view Reverend Jesse Jackson's body. Of course, he passed at age 84 a week ago. Man, just seeing him just there looking like a king because he had like glass over him, like covering him. So you could like view the body like he's sitting there like an African Egyptian king just laying there. And Rev was tall. You know, he was like 6'3" or 4. So like it was a long casket and just seeing him. Santita was there and Jonathan was there. So I went about because the visitation was between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. So I went about 9:30. And I wasn't, there was no crowd. It was, you know, a light crowd because if you went earlier in the day, you got a line of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people. So I was able to like go in. You can tell Santita and Jonathan Jackson were there like all day, welcoming and thanking everybody, hugging everybody, shaking everybody's hand. It just came out to show respect to Reverend Jesse Jackson. So had a week-long celebration. His body's lying in state at the state capitol in South Carolina. His body was lying, you know, for the public to view at Operation Push in Chicago. And if I'm not mistaken, there's something happening in D.C. And then he has the big service next weekend in Chicago. So like a long celebration. Yep. And if you went to Operation Push, like the way they had it set up, the streets were all blocked off. You got checked before you walked in. There was a metal detector and like how it was all barricaded. It was very well planned. This episode, I wanted to bring up a few of the times that he appeared on TV. Do you remember?
Oh, yes.
You remember the episode when he appeared on A Different World? You remember that? The episode when Dwayne Wayne was just so excited that it was Reverend Jesse Jackson and he was the best friend or a good friend of
Colonel Taylor.
Colonel Taylor, yeah. So he and Jesse were friends. And just that episode, I just remember how big of a deal it was when Reverend Jesse Jackson was on it. Because if I'm not mistaken, he was still running for president or had just finished running for president. This was the late 80s. And I remember that poster that was always featured on A Different World that showed Dwayne Wayne and Ron and Jesse, and I get they were holding Keep Hope Alive. They were holding hands with Keep Hope Alive posters. And then the 2 times he was on Saturday Night Live. Do you remember those?
I do.
He hosted it one time, and then he did the Weekend Update. Now, that shit was funny when he recited Green Eggs and Ham.
Yes. Wait, there's more.
Okay.
He was on Sesame Street.
Ah, yes. And Soul Train.
Yeah, he was making the rounds.
Yeah. Yes, he was. Yes, with that big afro. One more thing I wanted to touch on is just how much he got accomplished for African Americans. I remember him putting the pressure on all 3 networks at the time during the 80s about putting more minorities on TV. Reverend Jesse Jackson and Push was boycotting CBS, and that was, you know, killing their viewership at the time. And I don't think here we are years later that the viewership even came back to Channel 2 because they've always kind of like lagged in the ratings. One of the things he was responsible for in the 80s was signing on with several major corporations. He was on the board of corporations like Kentucky Fried Chicken, Coca-Cola, 7-Up, Burger King. He was pushing these corporations to hire more blacks for management and on-air positions for, you know, TV stations and all of that. So the influence he had in the 80s was huge because a lot of these corporations knew that he held the key to African Americans. Like his influence was huge in the 80s. So again, a worldwide legendary monumental figure, Reverend Jesse Jackson. This is always a fun time of the year where the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame releases like a big long list of like 20 people who they are considering for that year's class of inductees. So if I can just go ahead and bring up the latest, if you can see here, camera 3, get a shot of that. All right, so here are the 2026 nominees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, there are going to be, at least as it is every year, 10 people or maybe like a percentage of these people who I have no idea about. I have no comment on. I wouldn't know if they are having, if they make good music or not. So that you would probably have to jump in there.
Okay, right, I can do it.
Of the 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 17 nominees here. Okay. First one, the Black Crowes.
Absolutely. They are dope. They are dope.
Okay, yeah. So keep in mind now that you can only pick about 5 or 6. So let's get 6 people here.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can only pick 6. All right, so
the Black Crowes. What genre? Is that rock? Is that country?
Yeah, it's sort of like is it rockabilly? It's sort of rock, but it definitely got some heartland, some middle of the heartland country kind of feel to it, but it's definitely rock. They get their guitars out and they jam.
Okay, Jeff Buckley.
No, I don't know enough about him to put him on my 6. Nope.
Let's keep going. Now, here's a name who I feel that is like a shoe-in. That's Mariah Carey. And here's why. Mary J. Blige is in there, right? And I feel like between the two, Mariah Carey has had the more superior career. So if Mary's in, Mariah Carey's in. And just probably for that damn song that we hear every year.
That's the reason to keep her ass out. She's torturing us with that shit every year. Sure. That's okay.
Absolutely.
Mariah.
Phil Collins. Now, he's already in as a part of the group Genesis.
Right. Okay, let's keep going through the list. I only got 6.
Okay.
Shit. Okay.
Melissa Etheridge.
This is funny. She's had a full career. That damn "Come to My Window" song, when she was setting that man up or that woman, encouraging them to do some home invasion shit. Come inside and wait by the light of the moon. Home invasion.
So she was dating the cops. She was dating Uncle Joey from Full House. Is that the chick?
Melissa Etheridge?
Yeah, she made the song about Dave Coulier from Full House, or is that?
You're thinking Alanis Morissette.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm sorry. No. You white chicks, y'all all look alike. Sorry.
No. Melissa Etheridge is a lesbian woman who.
Oh, got it. Okay, that's the one.
Yeah.
she's been a solo artist or a part of a group.
Solo.
Got it. Okay, Miss Lauryn Hill.
Why did she miss?
Huh?
Why is she miss? Why isn't it just say Lauryn Hill? Ain't nobody else get a Mr. or a Miss?
Oh no, Miss Lauryn Hill. So I say let's pause on Lauryn until people like Mariah get in. The Fugees are in, right? Are the Fugees in already?
That feels true.
All right.
Like even if that's not true, that feels like you could convince somebody of that. That feels true.
Let's see. Are the Fugees in? No, they're not. Fugees aren't in yet, so let's not put Lauryn Hill yet because she only had one album.
But boy, was it an album.
Oh, it was a motherfucker. Oh, it definitely was an album, but that was the only album that she had.
And we should talk about that. Do you need a body of work to get in?
Yes.
You can't do it off one album. My one album that got all of those Grammys and set that record. That's not enough. Okay.
Good thing about Lauryn though, she has hits with the Fugees. She has a few hits and one of a major hit with like Killing Me Softly remake. So that can help her case.
But Wyclef is gonna make a voodoo doll out of her ass if she gets in before the group does.
All right, let's see. Billy Idol is next. What do you say about Billy?
Billy Idol should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for sure. Vital Idol, that album alone. But yeah, Billy Idol. Come on.
Okay. INXS. One of those we may want to just wait for another year.
I loved INXS in the 80s. I need you tonight. And we would remember like the lead singer hung himself. That's how we all found out about like sexual asphyxiation. Like he was beaten off and hung himself.
Oh,
because like if you choke yourself, like it's supposed to be like like
some white people shit. Keep going.
It's like a more intense orgasm. So there's this whole, I don't know. There's this kink that while you're masturbating, you choke yourself, and so he died doing that.
Yeah,
the singer of INXS.
I'm gonna stay with the basic shit.
I'm just saying. These are the things you remember. Like when the stuff comes up.
I feel you. Yeah.
I'm gonna
keep it basic. I'm gonna stay within the instruction manual. I ain't
Okay.
deviating.
Okay.
Let's keep going. Iron Maiden.
They were huge in the heavy metal scene. I mean, they were huge and they were doing groundbreaking stuff and but they are they're like that. I don't know if they call it death metal.
Okay, got it.
But they were huge and they were kind of early on, just like Ozzy Osbourne with his group, and like those beginning groups, Alice Cooper. Doing that stuff. So they were very influential of other groups that came behind them. So they're like OG godfathers of that genre. So I don't know. Okay. That's a good one.
Joy Division / New Order. Let me scroll down here. Joy Division / New Order.
Is that a gospel group? Am I a heathen? I don't know.
Let me. Okay, so apparently that's somebody that we gotta just keep going by. Let's see. Joy Division. It's a rock band.
Okay.
New Order, I guess, is a rock band. Okay. Oh, that's one word. Joy Division, New Order. That's a rock band. So neither of us know who the hell they are. Let's keep going. No. New Edition.
Oh my gosh, the boys.
If it isn't love, why does it hurt so bad? I say yes. Out of all the solo acts that have been spun from that group, from Johnny Gill to Belle Biv DeVoe, I mean Bobby Brown, the king of R&B, Ralph.
Yeah.
I think all together they're a force. I think solo they're a force. I think their contributions to music over the past 45 years has been just top tier. Their influence of all the boy bands that came after them.
Yes.
What's going on? So
to this day, go to a New Edition concert. I mean, I went when they were in Richmond, and the amount of 50-year-old men singing Candy Girl and falsetto and dancing is just hilarious.
Absolutely. So I say New Edition should go in. Absolutely.
Yep.
Oasis. What do you think about Oasis?
Not yet. Okay. Sit down, Oasis. Okay. I sang some of your songs. I worked at Top 40 stations. I sang some of your songs, but you can sit down right now.
Same with Pink. Pink is another nominee that they
not yet.
Not yet.
She will eventually. Pink will eventually get in. Pink got some hits. She got some bangers and she's got a list of chart toppers.
Remember, she started off black. She was signed to LaFace, and they were trying to give her "There You Go," looking pitiful. She had a little, and that happened. I guess they said, "No, this ain't you." Or did she?
No, she said that. Okay. So I talked to Pink extensively, and had a really good interview with her. But yes, they were she wanted to get into the music industry. And so they were trying to make her something. Honestly, she wasn't. And however you need to get your foot in. Right. It's like, I'm about to get my damn foot in. And then she just said, I can't do it. Like she found her moment to flip the switch.
Yeah. And that was probably the best thing she could have done, but not yet, Pink. Come back.
Not yet, but you will get in. Your time is coming, baby girl.
Sade.
Should have been there.
Why isn't she in there? You were saying she should have been in there 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah, should have been there.
So yes, Sade, and a lot of people may not know this, but Sade is the name of a group. Yeah. Right? It's the entire band, Sade. Mm-hmm. And Helen is the lead singer. Mm-hmm. And that's who Sade is. So when we say Sade, we mean the group and the band, but we really mean Helen.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Shakira.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah, all I know is hips don't lie, right? That's all I know.
Well,
I'm sure there's others in the culture of her.
Yeah, Shakira, she has a lot of music. She has some hits, but she also had a whole career in Spanish before we ever knew anything about her, and before she started, chart topping with English songs, English speaking songs. Yeah. But she had a whole career, because I first heard about her when we were in college. Mm-hmm. The ex best friend. Right.
Yeah.
No, it was even before them. The ex best friend was listening to her because he had some Latino girlfriend that turned him on to her, and so he was listening in Spanish.
This next one, I don't know why he's not in here as well. Luther Vandross. What the hell are y'all doing?
Oh yeah, they're keeping the black people out. That's what they're doing.
He's written and produced for several inductees of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, namely Aretha Franklin, namely Dionne Warwick. Like, stop right there.
Yeah.
throw in all the other hits and millions of albums and his influence over the years. So Luther Vandross should have been in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Agreed.
And then there's the Wu-Tang Clan. Now, let me just say, I've never been a Wu-Tang Clan fan. I am aware of their influence on the culture and how many fans they have, their appeal worldwide.
I have never understood how Wu-Tang got so big. When I'll be in a white neighborhood and you see the signs, you see a Wu-Tang sign in somebody's lawn. I never understood like how they grew. That's what it'll say in the lawn.
Yeah.
Or they'll be like, love is love and Wu-Tang is forever.
Yeah. They're very unique. I know they have their own following, their own fans, their own cult, but I just think maybe Wu-Tang can wait another few years or so.
I got to start thinking about the full picture. So it's not just what they did, but I'm also thinking about who they influenced and the influence they had on the industry and on, just other artists and how business got done. So it's like, is it only about the music? Should it be only about the music? Or do we have to take all these other things into consideration as well?
Well, think about sports, right? The Basketball Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people question a lot of the players because of their NBA career. And the Hall of Fame is based on your overall impact on the game of basketball. So say you were a very good college player. You were an All-American college player.
Mm-hmm.
But your NBA career was like, and maybe you won an Olympic gold medal. That makes you qualifiable. That makes you eligible to be considered for the Hall of Fame. So
I see that.
it's your influence, it's what you've accomplished. It's a lot of stuff.
Then Wu-Tang gonna have to get in there.
Okay.
You're gonna have to get in there.
Eventually.
If not this year. Yeah, they gotta make it in there.
So let's take 6. Let's take 6 this year. I'm going with Mariah. I'm going with Phil Collins. I'm going to put Luther Vandross and New Edition in there along with Sade and a white group. Maybe Melissa Etheridge. Maybe. So those are my 6. Let's just go with 6.
6. This hurts, man. Okay, I'm going to put Luther and Sade in there. Luther and Sade. I'm going to put Billy Idol. And Iron Maiden. They were huge. They had such an influence. Okay. So now I got 2 more.
Yep. You put New Edition in there? You put New Edition in there, right? They're going in for sure.
Here's my problem. Some of these people will be nominated again next year.
Absolutely.
And some may not. So putting Mariah in now may take a spot from somebody who may not get nominated next year.
Well, Mariah's got to go in there, though. Mary J. Blige is in there.
Well, that means she got to go this year. She'll be nominated next year. She can go in next year. So hold on. Let me get my last 2. I got 2 more to go. Gosh darn it. I'm going to go New Edition.
Absolutely.
So now I got 1 more.
So you think Luther waits another year?
No, I got Luther. We got Luther Sade. I got New Edition right now. I got Iron Maiden and I got Billy Idol.
Okay.
Who's my last one? I'm going to go Phil Collins over Mariah Carey. I'm going to be the upset. Mariah's going to get nominated again next year. We're good. But this Phil Collins is about to die. He's sick.
Wait. You said what? Phil Collins? Say it again.
He's sick. He's been fighting some illness and he's about to die. Let's just get the man up in there before he dies. Just,
Alex Dupree, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Dupree. So,
oh my God.
Oh, damn, I did record this. Okay, I'm glad I recorded. That's your first reaction of this new ad. Now, here's a new ad featuring Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. We remember them from, of course, Full House. What happened after Full House? Like, did they star in anything else or what? And then we'll talk about what's obviously in front of us. So what did they do after Full House? Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. I was like a few years into it before I actually realized that they were 2 different babies that was Michelle on Full House.
Oh, okay. Okay. I knew, but okay.
You knew, okay.
But after Full House, you asked, what did they do? they became mini moguls. They were one of the first kid superstar things. Their parents were super savvy, licensed everything or whatever, put in their name. And they were doing all of these movies that were kid focused, kid driven. So they were speaking to their peers and kid adventures, or sort of like what's the swap movie that we grew up watching? What's the swap? The swap, where there's twins, but they didn't know they were twins. They were separated at birth, and then they came, and then they switched places
It's
for a week.
They thrived off that a lot in the
Parent
80s.
Trap. Yeah,
Okay.
Parent Trap. So they did stuff like that. But they did but they were a conglomerate. They had that whole movie little empire where they were still acting as children. And then they switched from acting. They stopped acting. They opened or started their own fashion line. And I believe it was called Elizabeth and James after two of their other siblings. But then that's where they really took off. And then everybody started, and even if it was before Elizabeth and James, when they were kids, they started merchandising stuff with that little group from their little movies. They've been millionaires since forever.
Okay. So here we are now. They're both 35, both 35 years old. And I think you have to like zoom in and or what to, I guess. So
see how old they look?
Yeah, they're 35, right?
They
but
look older than me.
These motherfuckers look 45, like early 50s. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know they say black don't crack, but I don't know if white is right or what. Because
well, I always thought they were funny looking anyway. When she was the little baby on Full House, and you got it, dude. I mean, I really never understood. I guess she was cute when she was saying her stuff. Like Rudy was super cute on the Cosby Show, but
and
then. But as you get just a little bit older,
you get that mustache. We'll talk about that another episode. On that mustache. And then they had to bring in Olivia.
That's right. That's right. But yeah, I always thought these were funny looking girls anyway. So to see that they grew up to be funny looking women is not a shock to me. But
like, what is it? Is it is the eyes that go in? Like I don't,
they're very thin. They are very thin. I do know Mary Kate suffered from anorexia and bulimia and all of that. Looks skeletal.
Right.
So I mean, they've just always been just too thin. And so everything that goes along with being thin is what we're seeing here, where the eyes look like they're sunken or bulging.
Okay.
You see the hands look bony. If you saw them in a backless dress, you see their spine sticking out, waving at you, saying, "Hi, count me."
Right.
All the vertebrae. So it's just stuff like that that's hard on the eyes.
So what happens if we fatten them up? Like, say we throw on, let's have them eat some soul food for a few weeks and fatten them up, give them some potatoes, have them, have a lot of sex and spread them thighs and do whatever. I don't know. So say we put 50 pounds on each of them.
Yeah.
Would that help them look
less funny looking?
Different? Yeah.
No, they're going to be funny looking with 50 more pounds on. They're funny looking. Like, let me say what I'm talking about when I say funny looking, because people go, Alex, you're so harsh. You're harsh on women. Right. I'm saying, as far as beauty standards go in America, where we have a standard where these are the people that are the supermodels, these are the people we put on the front of the magazine. These were the people that we hold to standard, that when people go to plastic surgeons, they say, I want J-Lo's nose, or I want the symmetry of this person's eyes, or the shape, or I want this person full lips. That's what I'm talking about funny looking. They don't hit any of those things.
Nobody's saying I want Nobody's saying, go get me that Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen face. Right?
No. And that's what I mean by that,
Got it.
All right, let me put you on something. I know you spend most of your life watching ESPN, or have ESPN on in the background and it's watching you. But if you decide at any point, or if Comcast decides to take it away from you like they did before Disney or whomever.
That was a horrible span.
I know you were going through withdrawals for that. Let me tell you about the best reality show that is on right now. And I would say new, but it might be new to you. It's been around now for 4 seasons, and it is called The Traitors. It is so hot right now that it is not just the Traitors in the US. They have done the Traitors Canada. They've done the Traitors in the UK. I think that's where it started. They got New Zealand. I have watched them all. I didn't watch New Zealand because they went to a different castle. I didn't want to see it. But I've binged it all. There's like 4 seasons now of the US one, and they just had the finale. So good.
So what's the gist of the show? It's Traitors. What are they doing?
I'll give you the gist. And so different countries, they keep going back and forth with, is it going to be like little reality star, like celebrities, or is it going to be real people? I think one place mixed in both. But here's the thing. About 20 people come to a castle in Scotland, and 3 from the beginning get picked as traitors. Everybody else is a faithful. And what the faithfuls are trying to do is find out who the traitors are before the end of the game. If a traitor is left, only even one of them, by the end of the game, the traitor wins all of the money that they work the whole time they're in the castle to build up the prize pot. The prize pot is somewhere around $250,000 if they do all their challenges and get all the money. So we got 3 people lying and scheming and saying they're not the traitors, but every night they kill somebody. So somebody's voted out as
really kill them, like
right.
Them. Okay,
fake kill them, and they're whisked away from the castle.
Gotcha.
So every night the traitors kill a faithful, and then also every night they have a round table where the faithfuls are trying to banish somebody that they think is a traitor. So 2 people go home like every night. It's carnage. It's quick. But so the faithfuls are trying to get out all of the traitors. So at the end, they can win the money. They can split the money. And the traitors are trying to kill off all the faithfuls so that they can win the money in the end. And just the lying and the deceiving and figuring out who do we kill to throw them off our scent. So I'm going to kill my best friend in the house because they'll never think it's me. Or, you heard somebody say somebody's name, so you set them up by killing them because everybody heard that person say their thing. It is just so fun to see all of this scheming going on and people just fighting to try to find out who they are before they get murdered. The best show, the best one.
I got to check that. Where does this air?
It.
Netflix?
Well, it's been on Peacock, but they are about to do an NBC season of just regular people, but it's been on Peacock with celebrities. And that's for all of them. That's how I watched the Traitors in Britain, and that's how I watched the Canada version one. But it is
you're watching the international.
I binged it. I started it while I was laid up with my surgery, so it's been out for a minute. But yeah, I binge watched it. It's so good. It's so fun.
You like to participate in? Is it up there with Survivor? Oh, I got to go on this show.
I would love to be on the Traitors. Love to be on the Traitors. And just let me throw an honorable mention out there right now. If you ain't seen the Beast Games, that's on Prime Video. It's been 2 seasons. They just had the finale of that too. You better get up on the Beast Games because that is actually like a groundbreaking show. The stuff that Mr. Beast is doing on this show is
it's Mr. Beast's stuff.
It's Mr. Beast. Yeah, like no other kind of like big scale game show has done it before.
Okay.
But it's just
give me an example of what's
the prize
ESPN and that's it. So
I know you are. The prize pool is $5 million. He put a coin in play both seasons where if you flip it at the point of the game, it could be $10 million. The first season contestant won the $10 million. But basically, there's just a whole bunch of challenges. You started with like either 100 people or 200 people, and he slowly whittles them down. There's mind games that are going on. You got to be smart. There's strength games. There's games of, do you have loyalty? Like, do you have an alliance? This is all, you got to trust people. There's one game where they're trying to bribe 5 people and to take $1 million. And if they take $1 million, that kills like 10 other people out of the game because they choose to take. It's just all this stuff. You got to see, are you going to be loyal to your crew? Because they keep bribing people along the way where you can split money sometimes. It's it's just so many different mind games in one game. In this last series, I don't know how long it took for the first series to go, but he isolates them and puts them in their own like beast city, so they live there and what have you. And this last one took 40 days, over 40 days that they were competing,
Wow.
so isolated from the world. But yeah, it's really good to see how you can plot and scheme and lose because you trusted someone that you shouldn't have. So those are the two. Traitors for sure, number one. You can catch up on them 2 seasons of Beast Games too.
Beast Games. Interesting. It's like you explain all of this, and all I'm doing is streaming about Sports Center.
I know you are.
Dun-dun-dun. So we all know 50 Cent is the king of troll, right? It's like everybody's just waiting on that one day where 50 Cent just meets his match. I think it has happened. So he's been going back and forth with T.I, right? So T.I, everybody likes T.I. Everybody has a favorable. You got a favorable opinion about T.I. You like T.I, right? No,
I do like T.I. I love his little trap music. Absolutely. Okay. He's fun too. He's super fun, and I like how he's trying to grow his maturity.
Absolutely.
I saw him as a judge, as the lead judge on Rhythm and Flow and stuff like that. So I mean, I like where he's going. He's been in trouble enough where he's like, I don't want to do that shit no more. Like I've seen that side. Let's not relive that. So I like how he's growing as a man.
Good. Yeah, he's doing his stuff. He's making money, and now he's making music. He got a new song that's called Let Them Know, that it's strictly for like the 40 and over. Like it ain't for the youngins. It's a bop, and it's just good to see T.I.'s back here making music. So I don't know how this beef started. I think it's the start of a versus where we want to see 50 and T.I. T.I. I think put out something. It was like a light shot. 50, where you at? Let's do a versus. I don't particularly know how it started, but you don't poke the bear. And 50 Cent's the bear. So now 50 Cent is posting pictures of Tiny and concert. And let me just say this. Tiny catches so many unnecessary strays. Tiny just be minding her business as a mother, as a member of Escape, performing, doing her thing, and rappers and just everybody on the internet making all these different memes about it. I hope she doesn't care. And I said this, I hope that somebody does some type of positive internet campaign just to let people know that we do love you, Tiny, and all these shots that you're getting are so unnecessarily. And I've been one of the ones that have laughed at them, and I'm sure you have too. But we still got to show this woman some love.
Yeah,
she gets it too much unnecessarily.
I know she did get that damn surgery though, to change her eye color.
Yeah.
So your ass was gonna risk being blind because you wanted gray eyes.
And that meme that's going around, and that picture of her that's going around where she, I guess, didn't have her hair done, and that's a real picture. Nobody.
Well, that's all of us. So. I got plenty of those, but
yeah, but that didn't.
Put back on those eyes for a second. Had she gone blind for them bot surgery that she went out of the country to get, would we have felt bad? Would we have felt bad? Because your ass wasn't supposed to go to no back alley eye chop shop.
Yeah,
took a risk.
So 50 posting pictures about Tiny, and then that got Lil King in it. King is T.I.'s son. He's the one. He looks like a little Fraggle Rock. He looks like everybody always comments that he's not an attractive little guy, and he's not. He's a little funny looking cat. But anyway, he went crazy on Instagram. He's been throwing shots, throwing pictures of 50's dead mother up at the cemetery. It done got ugly. It done got ugly. Here it is, 50 Cent. Why you trashing my mama? What did my mama do?
Wait, is it a picture of her while she's dead? Or was she alive at the...
He's picturing old pictures of her while she was alive, pictures of her tombstone at the cemetery. Like, he's going in. Going in. 50 acknowledged it slightly. And, you probably thought it was over. T.I. released a diss song going at him. It was pretty decent. And then it happened. Damani, that's T.I.'s son, his other son that raps and is a pretty decent rapper.
Okay.
Dropped this diss record saying, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, dedicated to 50's mom. And it's not a bad listen at all. So here you got King coming at you. You got Damani, the son, coming at you. I want Tiny to do a diss record. But it's now like, bro, you kind of met your match. You got Pops, T.I. coming at you. You got the two sons. And to the public's perspective, you're losing. So leave people alone, dude, because you're losing a little.
I don't count 50 out. 50 got a level of petty.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
got a level of mean, petty, cruel.
He
That
does.
it's just
He does.
unmatched. It's something I've never seen before.
He does.
I mean, if he was a woman,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that like, oh, nothing beats a vengeful, scorned woman. Like, if you added that on top of what he had, he would just be running hell.
Yeah, he don't stop. He does not stop.
Yes,
So
I'm not counting him out. And you know what? If we're just going to on pure entertainment value, if we're not really like hurting anybody, if this isn't setting up hits in the street,
right.
I'm here for it. Let's go, Fitty. You better come with my entertainment value.
It's definitely popcorn grabbing worthy. Yeah. So
got Twizzlers. Let's go.
That about wraps things up for episode 76. Don't forget you can tap in and subscribe on our YouTube page. Here it is. Here's all the info for you. Live every single week. You can follow us on all social media at Trey and Alexx. Wrapping things up, I'm Trey the Chocolate Jock.
I'm Alex Dupree.
Trey and Alexx, episode 76. We out.
Deuces.